You know, we started the game poorly. I thought we were a little bit wound up, dug ourselves a hole. Then we calmed down and competed pretty well for about 20 minutes, and then ultimately their size in the paint and on the glass was too much for us to overcome, and then they made threes, and so we gave up far too many points to give ourselves a chance to win. But they're a great team, and give them credit.
How would you assess? How do you think you guys played?
You know what? I don't think that like Dewan, for instance, out of rhythm. I don't think that he was in any rhythm. I thought defensively, we just couldn't solve the matchups. They're just too big. I thought that we competed for some significant segments in the game. We just dug such a big hole. Then we kind of battled back, and then we had three guys cramp at the same time in the second half, and kind of ran out of bodies there for a minute. But give them credit. They're a terrific basketball team.
Who cramped up?
We had Grant, Sam, and Lars all at the same time there.
What do you think's behind scoring 46 in in 3 straight games, and then hitting that number against Arizona in less than 25 minutes?
Well, the big thing in the last 2 games was Dewan didn't play. We're down to 1 guard, and we slowed tempo down, and we tried to junk up the games a little bit, but our roster is a little depleted there in the backcourt, and I would say that probably in those games our top 3 scorers are not in uniform, and so that certainly hurts that number. Tonight, we had Dewan back, and it makes things better for everybody. But we didn't rebound it well. They had 20-second chance points tonight in the first half, and I thought that was a big factor.
Coach, defensively, you went with a little bit of a zone. Was that part of the game plan, or was that you just adjusting to some of the bigger bodies that you just couldn't match up?
Yeah, both really, because there's 6'11", 7 feet, and we just don't have enough size to match that. That's why they're so hard to defend, because Tabelis as a power forward, he's just a difficult matchup because he's so big. What do you have, 40 against Oregon, and they got 3 7-footers. So he's a terrific player. But we felt like that if we could mix it up, change defenses, keep them off balance, but those two are. I'll tell you what, they have great chemistry together too. They're very good.
And offensively, you guys pushed the pace a little bit early on in the game. Was that also just part of the game plan, or just the circumstances?
Yeah, if we want as we get our guys back, we have a little more depth. We want to play faster. We've been handicapped in that area, but we thought, hey, we have Dewan back. Let's take the easy ones when we can get them, but you got to get stops to get those, and we didn't string together, enough stops to create enough of those.
How do you reflect on how the team executed defensively against Tabelis? Because obviously he's a great player, but I saw at the end there you were frustrated when he hit like a wide open mid range and you brought on.
Well, great players they're great for a reason. They're hard to guard because they can hit you a number of different ways. I think if we look back at the tape, we'll see there's a handful of plays where he was just bigger than our guys. But we're going to see some plays where we didn't run and take away his position, or we didn't send the help there early enough. So we'll go through the film and evaluate it. But he's great for a reason, because he can hit you a number of different ways.